It's all the ink inside. My body runs it dry with you. When dark brings empty minds, the orange streetlights will see through. Just how long will I be here waiting for you? Waiting for you. How long will I be here waiting for you? Waiting for you. I've been when words take flight to hide, your eyes, they always find grace in. Our breaths eternalize, our bodies still ourselves love our winds. Just how long will I be here waiting for you? Waiting for you. How long will I be here waiting for you? Waiting for you. How long will I be here waiting for you? I'm waiting for you.
Coming off of the performing with the Red, what was with the sudden change to solo acoustic?
I guess, like, performing with them, I learned that I could actually sing. Like, I always knew inside of me that I could sing, but it was more just, like, getting the power to, like, push it out. I was always afraid of, like, singing in front of people, and I still have that fear, teensy a little bit, but I don't know. And then I learned about, like, songwriting and everything, and I realized that I could write, like, really good songs on my own. So it was kind of just an easier transition than working with, like, 3 other people, because that's rough, I guess. Like, creatively, there's always a lot of, like, butting heads and everything. There's different schedules going on. So in the end, it was just easier to go solo.
Were you the primary lyricist for the Red, or?
No, not really. It depended. Like, I contributed sometimes, but I was the drummer for them, so it was a little bit different.
And with this new EP, what have you been, like, trying to accomplish as opposed to being in a 4-piece with different, everyone having different goals or aspirations?
I guess I really want people to recognize the songwriting aspect of this and, like, know that I'm also a good songwriter, because I definitely want to, like, get into that whole field of, like, writing songs for other people. I guess I wanted to showcase my voice as well, which I didn't really get to do with the other bands, so.
Are there any, like, demos with this EP that will be released in the future, or?
Definitely, yeah. I've probably written like 35 songs this year, so like those were the 7 that made it on, but I have a lot of other ones.
Some of the ones that you decided to
Yeah.
discard.
Yeah, you've heard some of those.
Yeah.
I actually had 3 versions of Green Line Killer.
I still have
that
the
I've
original
changed.
one on my laptop,
Yeah.
so I have to listen to that sometimes.
Yeah, it's funny. But
So we will be back for more questions, but you have one more song. Right now.
this song is called She Cries.
in the studio today with Carley Ridini of See and her girlfriend Marissa. Thank you for joining us. That was not enthusiastic at all.
Hey,
How are you guys doing?
we are good. But
We are
before-
divine.
Before we begin the real deep questions, I just have one question, Mr. Dini. Would you be able to inform us tonight who let the dogs out, in your opinion?
Patrick Starr.
That was a
From
horrible
SpongeBob.
answer. All right.
We
I
did
don't
have a
know.
SpongeBob song played before, so.
Yeah, we had Tiny Tim before.
It's like-
Okay, Tiny Tim does not equal SpongeBob. We gotta get that through
Okay.
everyone's head.
Fine.
Seriously.
But you just released The Time Thief, your debut EP.
We're going off on a tangent.
It's a great EP. I think there's a review of ours online of it, but I might be wrong. It's a great EP.
Send me the link if there is one.
I will. We talked about your music, your lyrics. What has been like the hardest part working on this album, though?
Doing absolutely everything by myself. That has been very hard. I don't know. I was used to always like working with other people, and like last time I recorded something, I went to a studio and did it. So like recording it by myself, mixing it, writing everything. It's just like it was definitely a different process. I wasn't really used to ever doing that, but I learned a lot, so it was good.
The production quality is great. I didn't even know it was self-produced.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't understand that. You have to teach me
I don't
that,
know.
so.
Where'd you get the name from, The Time Thief? What's your...
That's always
Wait,
been
I
like a
have no
weird phrase that's
I
like
had
been
no
in my
idea.
head. But what is your idea?
I remember when she released the EP, my first thought was like it took so much time away from her life and like everything else that she wanted to do. She was like, stupid thing.
Yeah, the time.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, no, it wasn't really like that, but I don't know. It's just always been this phrase that I've had. I'm pretty sure I had like an AIM username or something with that when I was younger. I don't know. And it's TTT, which I like. I love symmetry, so it had 3 T's, which is weird. I don't know.
Going to album covers, I think album covers are awesome. They're really important, obviously. You get like really stupid ones like Suck It and See. Or you get
You
like...
were gonna bring that up.
You get, like, I think I love the album cover, but it's so stupid. But then you get like awesome ones like...
Got some good examples.
Yeah.
I can't even
Like
think
hers?
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
yours. It's really cool. Like I was gonna go with Bywaters, but so what was your how'd you do the album cover?
Well, I had like a small little photo shoot thingy-majigger, and me and the girl who did it kind of like edited some stuff, and that just came out of it. Like I have the original picture, and there's like a different background, and I ended up like kind of using Photoshop and making different colors and things. I don't know. Just kind of played around with it until I liked it. My favorite album cover, though, I think is probably Rumors.
Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah,
That's a good
I
album.
think it's perfect looking.
It's very simple.
I
love
wouldn't say
that.
best though. Abbey Road is better.
Shots fired.
Shots fired.
What a typical answer.
Yes, it is.
Sorry, I don't think it's their best, but it's better than
What
Rumors.
about Sgt. Pepper?
Sgt. Pepper's a great album cover. But anyway, going back to The Time Thief, what was the easiest part working on this? Like,
Not having to fight other people's opinions, I guess. Like, I could do everything the way I wanted to do it, which was good.
going back to your days in Red, as we discussed before, when you wrote a song, were you like, was it yours, or did you have to like really work with the other people on lyrics, on music, on?
I mean, like, I would present a lot of songs. I guess it's part of the reason why I left. And then, like, people are like, well, it can't be fully your songs. We need our input. So even if I had written something good, like, it couldn't just be part, like, the band's song. Everyone else wanted to put their own input into it, which makes sense, I guess, because everyone wants, like, a piece. They want their sound involved. But I guess that's frustrating for a songwriter sometimes, because you have this whole vision of what you want things to sound like, and when it gets changed, it's just annoying.
And then, as I said before, like your EP, it's new, it's refreshing to the island, to the music scene. Is it hard to sort of still kind of blend into the scene, like play shows? Is it hard to fit into what people are looking for shows?
Yeah, I mean, like you said before, a lot of Long Island is like pop punk and like other like kind of like bands that play like those venues where you have to pay to play, I guess. And so it's kind of tough. I haven't been playing a ton of shows, but once I start doing that, I'm going to have to obviously go into the city a lot more because that's where more singer-songwriters are and do that kind of whole thing. And there's obviously bars on the island that I can play, but a lot of them are looking for like cover bands or other like pop punk type bands. So definitely different.
You'll do a wonderful job.
Oh, thanks.
But we will be back with Carley Ridini. Now we're gonna play a song off her EP, The Time Thief. It's called The Red Wine. Any future plans for See as of right now?
Yeah, well, I guess I'm looking to hopefully get signed eventually. I'm going to be playing a lot of shows over the summer, open mics and other things. Also, I want to start writing for other people as well. So I guess that's my main goal as of now, all those things.
Sounds good. So she's going to play Green Line Killer.
Yep.
And then one last song after that, and we're signing off. So have a great night, guys. Follow us on Twitter.
See you again soon.
Get it?
See you.
Oh, the feeling that I get when she's around. She's around. I'm breaking down. All these places in my head are lost and found. Lost and found. Take the line from me. Oh, take the line from me. My time is just bleeding. My heart is just beating. In my lungs, my skin, my bones, I felt a change. Felt a change.